He who walks forward defends his companion. He must be vigilant. His eyes must remain wide open if he is to defend himself.
عندما تشتد رغبة العقل مع رغبة الذات عندها ستملك قوة خرافية.
20th March 2003. Armies of imperialist US and UK attacked the sovereign nation Iraq. They called it Operation Shock and Awe. People in cities like Basra, Karbala, Nasiriyah and Najaf resisted, but in vain. Baghdad fell on 10th April 2003. The imperialist conquest was over. So the war is over, my love, and we have killed enough of them. Torched their homes, trampled their fields, harvested their years, wore them like dark pearls, made night a sure sign of death. Rulers of US and UK reduced United Nations to mockery. This was not a war between Bush and Saddam, nor was it fought to liberate Iraqis from a dictatorial regime. What is the reality?
War on Iraq. History of cultured Iraqi society traces back to the dawn of civilization. Iraqis are the direct descendants of Mesopotamian civilization. The civilization developed on the arid lands, the lands of palm trees.
تشتد رغبة العقل مع رغبة الذات عندها ستملك قوة خرافية. عندما تشتد رغبة العقل
Mesopotamia is the land of two rivers. The Tigris and the Euphrates nourished four ancient civilizations: Sumerian, Akkad, Babylonian, and Assyrian. All were slave societies. Development of irrigation, cities, palaces depended on slave labor. Sumerian civilization developed around 4000 BC. Archaeologists have excavated the Red Ziggurat of Ur. They found magnificently adorned skeletons decked in jewels inlaid with fine gold and carved settings. Akkad civilization grew from 2400 BC. It was founded by King Sargon.
عندما لا يكون أي خاطر مجهولا.
The Babylonian civilization developed around 1800 BC, drawing upon the best of Sumerian and Akkad cultures. The Babylonian kings united Mesopotamia politically, economically, religiously, and juridically. King Hammurabi came to power in 1792 BC. He codified laws that were mature, comprehensive, and secular like modern laws. Cuneiform writing developed in this region. Assyrian civilization developed along Tigris around 1800 BC. Neo-Babylonian kingdom was established in 625 BC. City of Babylon developed as a center of world trade, art and culture. Mesopotamian civilization was truly universal in many respects. It enriched itself by interaction with other civilizations like Egyptian, Bactrian, and Indus.
عندما تشترك رغبة العقل مع رغبة الذات عندها ستملك قوة خرافية عندما
Artificial mountain of Indus and red ziggurat point to the interaction between two civilizations.
تملك قوة خرافية
Trade flourished between Indus and Mesopotamia. Pottery and seals also reflect exchange between Indus and Mesopotamian civilizations. Greek culture was influenced by Mesopotamia. Further, it influenced the whole of subsequent European culture. In 539 BC, Persian Emperor Cyrus and later in 323 BC, Alexander the Great ruled Mesopotamia.
المعرفة تكون موجودة عندما لا يكون أي خاطر مجهولا
They did not destroy the Mesopotamian civilization but enriched it with Persian and Greek art, architecture, and scientific spirit. Mesopotamia assimilated all the new ideas that passed through its boundaries, never ceasing to be itself.
There is something distinct about the Iraqi people, who are always ardent in struggle for independence. The Islamic Empire, with the rich poetic Arabic as its language, spread from Arabia to Egypt. The advent of Islam in 7th century renewed spirits of Mesopotamian people. Abbasid dynasty came to power in 750 AD. Iraq, the land that was the cradle of Mesopotamian civilization, emerged as the center of Islamic culture and Arab civilization. Great literary works like Arabian Nights were written in this period. City of Baghdad, called Madinat al-Salam. This city of peace developed as foremost world cultural center, seat of knowledge and scientific achievements. Baghdad, the city of well-being, talents, elegance and courtesy. Its winds are balmy and science penetrating. In it are found the best of everything and all that is beautiful. From it comes everything worthy of consideration, and every elegance is drawn towards it. All hearts belong to it, and all wars are against it. Progress continued till Hulagu Khan's invasion. Iraq was devastated. Before it could rise again, Timur Ilang attacked Iraq. Baghdad was razed to ground. Despite all, the flow and continuity of history of Iraq has never been broken.
Many civilizations developed in the American continent after 300 BC. People of American continent were Asians by origin. Old civilizations of Maya, Inca, Aztecs flourished in these lands. They made progress like other civilizations in eastern parts in the fields of architecture, crafts, astronomy, and mathematics. In 1492, Columbus landed in this land of Aztecs, Incas, Eskimos, and many more communities. The Europeans named these lands as America and called the people Red Indians. The cultured people of Indian civilizations welcomed Europeans. But in return, the greedy Europeans massacred them, destroyed their cultures for the lands and abundant natural resources. For cultivation and mining, Europeans hunted Africans, captured them, and shipped them to America as slaves. African society lost millions of young men and women with disastrous consequences. Birth of America is stained with blood of red Indians and Africans. It's a history of elimination of civilizations. The history has been repeating for 500 years. Hiroshima, Vietnam, Afghanistan, and now Iraq. The list of American savagery is endless. This is to fill the coffers of the US arms industry and to maintain US world hegemony. Of course, to exploit the world resources and the people.
In 1920, British established control over Palestine and Iraq. Iraqi people ended the proxy British rule in 1958. Baath Socialist Party assumed power in 1968. It crushed the Kurd and Shia dissent. The government of Baath socialists and communists ushered in the era of modernization, nationalization of resources like oil, and progress for Iraq. There was development in several fields. Creativity and energies of Iraqi youth, women, fueled the pace of progress. the fruits of progress reached out far and wide. Iraqis strived for Arab unity. Arabs looked to Baghdad to help establish the Palestinian state. The path to modernity was firmly rooted in glorious past of Mesopotamian culture. At the same time, Iraq wriggled out of clutches of religion. Oil exports provided the necessary capital for the development of Iraqi economy.
Mesopotamians used tar and naphtha to seal ships and boats. Till 20th century, Iraq was unaware of its rich oil reserves. Oil assumed great significance in the 20th century, thanks to the internal combustion engines and their usage in transportation. In 1920s, American and British oil companies established control over the oil reserves of Iraq, Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. Iraq initiated the formation of OPEC in 1960 for better control over the oil prices. Nationalization of oil in 1972 put the interests of the superpowers to stake. To regain the lost control, they started hatching conspiracies. Saddam Hussein, in collusion with the US imperialists, took over the reins of Iraq and established his dictatorial regime in 1979. War broke out between Iraq and Iran in 1980 and dragged on for 8 long years. Interestingly, US supplied arms to both. It ruined economies of both the countries. It goes without saying that war and reconstruction bring huge profits to US MNCs and the US administration safeguards their interests. Iraq's daredevilry with Kuwait in 1990 gave US an excuse to invade already weakened Iraq. War and the sanctions imposed by arrogant US worsened situation in Iraq. 5 million Iraqi children died for want of food and medicines over 10 years. But this could not destroy the spirit of Iraqi people. US intensified the drive to control the world oil resources and to establish hegemony over the entire globe. Imperialists imposed another invasion on the descendants of Mesopotamians in 2003.
The people worldwide watch numb. The cradle of civilization destroyed, with smoke blurring its skylines. Baghdad is a bombed, raped, and shattered city. The throbbing heart of Arabism is smothered. US tore away at a heritage, at memories, at dreams unfulfilled.
Can we be silent observers? Shouldn't we rise with all our might to to stop the naked march of imperialist barbarity? The US administration must be tried as war criminals. They must pay full compensation for the wanton destruction of Iraq and the death of millions of Iraqis. This is a struggle between imperialist ruling classes of America and the people of the cultured civilizations.
In every raindrop, a red or yellow flower bud.
Each tear of hungry and naked people, each drop spilled from the blood of slave.
Each is a smile awaiting new lips. A teat rosy on a babe's mouth.
In tomorrow's youthful world, giver of life,
Rain, rain, rain. Iraq will blossom with rain.